Hello. So today I am going to be filming a what's in my bag. Only I'm going to put a little twist on it. Today I'm going to be going over what's in my emergency bag. As some of you may know, 2 weeks ago I spent an entire week with an on again, off again hurricane. And at any given moment, I could have gotten the order to evacuate. And sometimes you get a little warning like with hurricanes. Sometimes you get a little less warning, like with a tornado outbreak. Sometimes you get no warning at all. But it's important to always be prepared for anything. And I used to keep an emergency bag in my car at all times, which was actually this bag, after I got stuck on I-75 in Atlanta after the crazy freak ice storm in 2014. Took the bag out of my car when I traded the car, never put it back in there, and then when the hurricane was kind of, is it going to be here? Is it not? Is it, what are we going to do? I had to completely repack a bag in the event that I had to evacuate. So I have my bag all prepared. It is now going back into my car, and I was just going to show you like some of the essentials that you need to pack an emergency bag. It's peak hurricane season, so at any time we could still get more storms that fire up out in the tropics, and we could get more hurricane action, real action over in Florida. For other parts of the world or the US, it could be coming on winter time. You could get caught in a freak snowstorm, or there could be like some freezing rain or something. Anyway, you should just always keep an emergency bag in your car. And I know that. And I let myself get slack, but I have my bag all ready. And I'm just going to go over the things that I keep in my emergency bag. Now, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that there are two things that I keep in my bag that I do not have in there right now. But I will be getting those replaced this weekend. I meant to do it this past weekend. Didn't get it done, but I will do it this weekend. And that is one, some cash. I was going to go to the bank and draw some cash out of the with the ATM and put it in my bag. I didn't get that done, so I do need at least a minimum of $20 in the bag. Two is a tube of antibiotic ointment, like for cuts, scrapes, stuff like that. And I'm just going to go to the Dollar Tree and get a little tube of that over there to put it in my bag. And my bag will be completely finished. So let me just show you what I have in my bag. I'm going to start with this front zipper here. And that is where I have a few essentials. I have a little first aid kit, which has some Band-Aids, alcohol prep pads, some little gauze, tape, just things that you need in the event. Get a little scrape, scrub, a little cut. I have a notepad and some pens, because if you have to leave and something happens, you're separated from your family, you need to take notes. If you get into an area where you don't know where you're at, like in the event of a natural disaster, the familiar roads that you travel on may be closed down, blocked. You may need to take different routes, so it's just always handy to have a pad and some paper to take some notes. I have like lip balm, because if you're out, especially in the summertime or even in the winter, if it's windy, your lips can get chapped really easy. So some lip balm, which I have two things. I have a lip oil and a lip balm. I have some just basic acetaminophen for like a fever or some pain. I have hydrocortisone cream in case someone gets a bite or a sting. And then I will get the antibiotic ointment to go with that. I have hand sanitizer, and I have several bottles of hand sanitizer. I have, what's this stuff called? Sunscreen. Yes, I have sunscreen, and I have some bug spray. So that is what I have in the front part of my bag. And then I will open up the big part and show you what I have in here. And on the very top, I have a Ziploc bag that just has some packs of raisins, several granola bars. Like these are Nature Valley granola bars, because, you know, how long are you going to be on the road? Are you going to be able to find a place to stop and get something to eat? You need some snacks. And then I have just another granola bar and a little Jif to go. So you need some kind of food, but it has to be non-perishable food, something that'll keep in your bag. I have 3 bottles of water. And that's just because if I'm on the road for a while, I don't drink a lot, but 3 bottles of water will last me for several hours, if not all day. I have a little small travel kit, which is some basic toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, a comb. And I'm going to tell you right here, my family makes fun of me. When we go out and stay somewhere at a hotel, like especially the last time we all went out together, I got a condo in Pensacola, and they had these nice little bags set up with all the little toiletries. I took every bag out of the condo because, look at this. You've got soap, shampoo, lotion. These things are the perfect size to keep in your emergency bag. And if you've got to evacuate or something comes up, a natural disaster, and you have an emergency, you're not gonna care that you don't have your $6 Olay body wash. You're not gonna have time to go get it, and you're not gonna care that you don't have it. You're just gonna be happy to have something to wash with whenever you get a chance to wash. I have 2 changes of clothes. I have a pair of pants and a long sleeve shirt, and then I have a pair of shorts and a short sleeve t-shirt. And that's because depending on the weather, especially down here in South Florida, it could be hot weather if I have to evacuate. When I get back up to Georgia, it could be cold weather when I have to evacuate. So I just have an outfit, a change of clothes for either weather condition. And I do have a change of underwear, but I'm not showing that off. And so that's just basically it. You need some dry, clean clothes to put on. You need a few little basic toiletry essentials. Definitely some water, especially if you get off somewhere like in an evacuation situation. You could be on the road for hours before you get even to a place where you can stop. So having some water to stay hydrated is so important. Some snacks. Like if I had to evacuate today, because say another hurricane was coming in and I had to evacuate today and go home, my family is 10 hours away, a 10-hour drive. So if in a situation like happened 2 weeks ago and all the stores sell out of fuel, all the stores sell out of food around here, I need some snacks because I'm probably looking at driving at least 4 hours before I can get in an area where I probably can find fuel or some food. So snacks are important, toiletries are important, and then some basic first aid kits, Band-Aids, pain reliever, some lip balm, hydrocortisone cream, and definitely you want a little pad with a pen just to take down notes, write down things if your family gets separated again. You might need to know where they're at or how to get to them. So this is my emergency bag. I'm gonna tuck all this stuff back in here, put it in the trunk of my car, and then this weekend I'm gonna get my antibiotic ointment and my cash to put in there, and my emergency bag is set and ready to go in the event that I need it for the rest of this hurricane season, for the rest of forever, because after these two events, I think I'm never going to allow myself not to have an emergency bag packed and ready to go in my car. So it's very important. Take some kind of bag and build your own emergency bag. And if you want to look at the FEMA, F-E-M-A website, FEMA.org, they have great resources for making emergency kits and packing emergency bags, like the things that you'll need. So that is it. I hope that you have, or if you don't, I hope that you will build your own emergency bag and be ready for any kind of emergency should the need ever arise. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Be prepared and be safe. Bye.